Alright, here's a quick walk around of the 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. It is green, V8 with a gray leather interior. A little bit of stuff in the back still. Clear that out. Underneath, you find the stock Infinity amplifier, jack, all that stuff for changing a flat tire. On the other side is the amplifier for the sub in the back here, which can be kept or taken away. I don't know which. Somebody wants it, it's there. Spare tire with the cover. Inside here is the jumper cables, toolkits, recovery kit. A lot of that stuff is my personal stuff, which I'll hang on to, but who knows. Just a little rubber plug here that goes in the receiver when it's not hooked up to the boat. Everything closes and operates like it should. Dashboard. It's got the wood detailing in it. I'll start it up. Everything lights up like it should. This thing tells you how long until it's time to get the oil change, if the doors are open or whatnot. This is the stereo, which is obviously kit used. Got my charger, one not hooked up for my nav system, but of course that's mine. I've taken out. I have cameras, but we can take that out too. Anyways, there's actually two outlets here. There's a power outlet, cigarette lighter. Power outlet is always on, 12 volts. Cigarette lighter comes on and off with the ignition, so I use the cigarette lighter one to drive my dash cam and my other stuff. So, low miles. Actually just turned over 114, I thought it was still 113. 114,000. The car has automatic climate control, which works fine. Set to low, high, or set it however you want to. If you ever used one of these before, but it's very nice. You just set the temperature and it maintains it. Automatic headlights, set it to auto. They come on and off with day or night. There's a sensor in the dash up there. There's also a security light here when the alarm is armed. Auto dimming mirror. When the headlight's coming bright behind you, it just turns off. It's got a multi-function display up here that tells you miles per gallon and distance to empty and all that kind of stuff. Temperature. This is the microphone. This is part of the stereo. This stereo here is a Pioneer unit, has HD radio and Bluetooth. So when you start the car, your car automatically connects to your phone, and you're legal for use in the States. You know, you can either answer the phone by tapping a button or your phone. On the dash, or on the steering wheel, cruise control is here on the back, which you can't see. There's on this side is channel up down, or CD player up down. That still controls the radio, so you can change the radio stations. And then the other side back here is volume up and down, and that's been hooked up to the new stereo, so that all works. Try to make everything as right as we can. Anyways, cup holders. This is a four-wheel drive, full-time four-wheel drive model. So you get four-wheel high, neutral, and four-wheel low. When you put it in four-wheel low, it locks up all four wheels. It's so you go off-road and do all your stuff. When we tow this thing, we just put the transfer case in neutral and hook it to the motorhome and go. Leave the transmission in park. There's this book in the manual, which we have the manuals for, of course. iPod adapters in the glove box for the stereo, so you can hook up your iPod and you can control it with the stereo. So it's all modernized. A big semi just showed up to pick up the tractor, rental tractor. Engine up front, 5.2 liter Magnum. It's all up to date. I've done a full tune-up on it. New plugs, plug wires, new coil, new distributor cap, rotor, pickup, because it was not running as clean as I wanted it to, so it's got all new ignition system, running great now. I just replaced the ABS pump about a year ago. It cost more to actually bleed it than it did to get the used pump I put in. They have actually a circuit board problem on some of these, which mine had. So I replaced the whole pump and had it serviced and checked out by the Jeep dealer. New battery from Costco on 2 months ago. The headlights are not the originals. These are the European versions. So they're called E-code headlights. They're glass instead of plastic, so they won't fade. Also, they use an H1 bulb, which is a brighter bulb, and it casts a better beam. I still have the original headlights. These things cost a large amount of money. If somebody wants to pay me for these things, great. If not, I'll put the stock ones back in and be back to the original. In order to do this, I also converted it to a bypass relay. That's what these little sensors are and whatnot are for, and there's a relay pack down there. Anyways, that is so that I can get full voltage to the headlights. They're very, very bright now. They're still legal. They don't blind people. They're not like those stupid HID kits that blind everybody. This is a factory alternate design. Then underneath we have XL tow brackets installed. This is so that we can tow the tow behind our motorhome, which is I'm replacing it with a Land Rover, so we'll be towing the Land Rover now. So that's why the Jeep is going away. I've got too many cars. But down the other side, clean, electric mirrors, rear window wiper, of course, washer, all that good stuff. Everything works. The only thing I know of that doesn't work is the seat heater on this side, on the driver's side. Passenger side works fine, driver's side not so good. And I haven't looked into it. I never used it. My wife always rides in that seat anyways. She's the one who likes it. So there you go. Sunroof, headrests, everything's there. No real problems. One crack here. That's the only blemish on the interior. So there you go. That truck is pretty noisy. Fog lights. Oh, I got headlights have to be on. Fog lights will work. I leave them on all the time. Dimmer. I always leave the headlights on automatic. They turn on and off themselves. This thing's really quiet. It's been a really good rig for us. It's just a little bit small for all of us, and I'm a very tall guy, so I'm going for something a little bit bigger. Thanks.